Tell us a little bit about what you expect out of the team this year. It's your first year as head coach at Murphy.
Okay.
How do you see the team shaping up going into the season?
Well, I mean, I feel like the kids are ready. We've been practicing hard for, it seems like, forever. But the kids are excited. I think they're ready for the 25th. To get things started off. Started off against Baker. I'm pumped up. I think the coaches are pumped up as well. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of each other. Really since the spring. It's fine time to actually play somebody else instead of ourselves.
What will fans see about this team that's different than past Murphy teams? Are you changing anything with scheme or anything like that?
Scheme wise, I mean, we're gonna line them. We're gonna run the ball. We're gonna set the run. We're gonna run the ball to set the pass. We have some really good guys on the outside. AJ and Mike Coleman. Michael Jefferson, Maurice Robinson back there leading as a quarterback this year. But again, I think it's gonna be the one thing I was talking to the coaches in the past about, even talking to the kids have really just bought what we were selling, so to speak. I've been telling them we got to work hard. We're gonna have to outwork everybody else in order to get to where we want to get to. So I really think that this team is hungry. The senior class, they've been with me. Well, I've been knowing them for the last few years now, and our goal is simple. I mean, we want to win the district, and then of course go on to state and hopefully win state as well. So what can you expect? I mean, you're gonna hopefully the product out there, you'll see them flying around and making some plays, and that's what I would like to see.
Who are some of those upperclassmen you expect to be team leaders for you?
As I said before, Maurice Robinson, AJ Lewis, Michael Jefferson, Jalen Morgan, Trayvon Ross, Jaden Adams, Juju Adams. I mean, I can go on and on. Norman Weaver, Kendall Adams. I mean, I expect all of them to be leaders. I mean, it's not just one person that's going to just go out there and just be the bell cow. We all got to pull our part. And we have some guys that are sort of silent leaders, and we have the guys that are a little bit vocal. And you got to have a little bit of both in order to be successful. So I think we have that.
Let's talk a little bit about Baker real quick. Kind of unusual to start off with a region game right off the bat. I know there were some issues there with scheduling that made that happen. What do you think about starting off with a game like that, and what do you know about the Hornets?
It's weird. I mean, we have a 9-team region anyways. Somebody asked me that before, and I was like, well, we want to play Baker at some point in the season. Do we want to start off with a Region 1 opponent? I mean, it's not particularly the best thing, but I guess we're going to have to play him at some point. I think Baker's going to be really good. Coach Smith over there is a really good coach. I'm pretty sure they have some big guys. They had some big guys last year, so I think it's going to be an exciting game to play that game, the first game. I mean, again, it's going to give us an opportunity to see where we at. We can't run from anybody in this league, in the 7A region that we're in. We have 8 guaranteed games that we're going to play against an opponent. So I mean, it just so happens to be Baker's number 1.
And since we're going to be broadcasting that game on the 25th, what do you see as some keys to victory in that game?
Well, we're going to have to be able to run the ball on them to set the pass. Defense is going to have to be lights out. Again, if memory serves me right from last year, Baker has some pretty big offensive linemen. So again, we're gonna have to be great tacklers. I think defense is talk a little bit about the defense. I think defense is a lot of heart. You gotta be able to run to the ball and be active. We're not the biggest guys. We don't have a lot of big guys, but we have a lot of heart. And the guys have been working, all summer, just getting in shape. Because I told them that's what football is all about. Fast forward to the offense. The offense is going to be able to move the ball. We can't afford any penalties or any setbacks or anything like that. We got to be able to stay ahead of the chain. And I think if we can do that, we'll be all right.